These are your notes that are taped to page 41 in your spiral. If you did not turn in your spiral, you can come get these pages. They're on the whiteboard. There's a flip, so you need 2 pages. Patterns and sequences. A sequence is an ordered list of numbers. Each term in a sequence, each number in a sequence is called a term. When the sequence follows a pattern, the number of the term, the first term, the second term, is the input value, and the result of the sequence is the output value. This is a little confusing, so let's just look at the example. So for example, this sequence is 2, 4, 6, 8. The input values would be 1, 2, 3, and 4. And the output values would be 2, 4, 6, and 8. This is how it would look in a table. So 2 is the first term in the sequence. So the first term is 1, and it is 2 because it's the first term, 1. 4 is the second term, 2 in the sequence. 6 is the third term in the sequence, which is why it's paired up with the x value of 6. And 4 is the fourth term, and it's paired up with the 8. So an arithmetic sequence is a sequence where the same amount is added or subtracted using integers each time to get the next term. And a geometric sequence is a sequence where the same number is multiplied or divided using a fraction each time to get to the next term. So find the next 3 terms, 1, 3, 5, and 7. Is this an arithmetic or a geometric sequence? Well, to get from 1 to 3, you can add 2. To get from 3 to 5, you add 2. To get to 5 to 7, you would add 2. So this is an arithmetic sequence. The pattern is plus 2. And we have 9, 11, and 13. So to complete the table, the x values would be 1, 2, 3, and 4. The first term to go with that input value of x is 1. The second term to go with that input value of 2 would be 3. The third term would be 5. And that fourth term would be 7. So find the next 3 terms, 12, 8, 4, and 0. Is this arithmetic or geometric? Well, it looks like we're going down by 4. So the pattern is -4, and it gives you an arithmetic sequence. Fill in the next 3 terms. 0 minus 4 is -4, -8, -12. Now find the next 3 terms in 1, 2, 4, and 8. Well, 1 plus 1 is 2, but 2 plus 1 is not going to get me to 4. So what's happening here? It looks like it is geometric, because 1 times 2 is 2, 2 times 2 is 4, 4 times 2 is 8, 8 times 2 is 16, 16 times 2 is 32, and 32 times 2 is 64. And the pattern here is times 2. What if there is no pattern? Here we have just -4, -2, 1, 5, 12. You would just write down no sequence. Now let's take a look at these pages here. Is this sequence arithmetic or geometric? Find the 5th term. Okay, I'm going from -4 to 9. I think I'm going to go from 9 to 22. What's happening here? Looks like I'm adding 13. Is that what's happening from 22 to 35 plus 13? And then 35 plus 13 would give you 48. And that's an arithmetic. You don't have to start at the first term of -4 to 9. That does give you 13, but if you're not comfortable working with those integers, you can just look for another relationship and then see if it fits the pattern with the other numbers. So let's take a look at this next one. Is this arithmetic or geometric? 8, 4, that's -4, but then it's -2, then it's -1. Looks like everything is getting cut in half. So it looks like it's either a divide by 2 or a times 1/2. My computer screen is scratched, so this isn't working too well. So then taking the fifth term, 1 divided by 2, would get you that fifth term right there. Now we're going to go ahead and take a look at the rule that fits the sequence. So you have 3, 6, 9, 12, which you'll notice my computer has frozen. The 3, 6, 9, 12 got put in the y values. And the 1, 2, 3, 4 were put in the x values because the 3 corresponds with the first term, the 6 is the second term, the 9 is the third term, and the 12 is the fourth term. So what is happening here to get from the 1 to the 3, the 2 to the 6, the 3 to the 9? You're multiplying by 3. So this rule would be y equals 3x. And down at the bottom, I want you to fill in that box. What will be the x values that you're going to write in there? You can write in 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then the corresponding y values would be 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now take a look at what is happening from the x to the y values. Going from 1 to 3, 2 to 4, 3 to 5, and 4 to 6, it's y equals x plus 2. So I want you to go ahead and do the practice, page 244, 8, 9, 10, and 11, and do it right underneath the flip that's here. And we'll go over this in class.